talking about, I'm like freaked out. Like, it's early. I look at the time, I'm like, it's 9:30. I shoots downstairs like, oh my God, I gotta collect my thoughts. So I'm waking them up. Like, y'all gotta get up. Y'all gotta get up. When I say, first off, they were stretched out. Like, if they was on a mini vacation, I guess the bed had them in a chokehold. I'm like, y'all gotta get up. Y'all gotta get up. They like, yo, B, what's up? We're like, what you talking about? Like, he trying to collect his thoughts, like, get himself together. I'm like, my mama is on the way, man. Less than 7 minutes now. Come on, man, you gotta get up. Once I saw them stills, like, all right, hold on, man. Like, and then legs like, wait, what's happening? Like, they just tried to grab their thoughts. You try to grab your thoughts. And I'm right now in a frenzy. I'm right now panicking. Right? I'm panicking. Y'all just sit there like, hold on. No, as soon as I saw them do that, I kindly grabbed them roughly, pulling them and tugging on them, like, come on, y'all gotta go, come on, get up. So he like, dang, all right, I'm up. I'm like, come on. I was so in the frenzy, like, man, my mind, everything was flashing like, oh my God, I'm finna get caught, because they're dragging. I went upstairs on Marky, he like, bro, I just closed my eyes. I'm like, bro, we'll just open them, because mama is like 5 minutes away from the house. She want me to unlock the door. He like, when he heard that, his whole neck, it was like the Exorcist. I'm like, come on, we gotta go. He like, wait, they still here? I'm like, yes, I'm trying to get them out. I need your help. He like, come on. When I say Marky was out his room like a speeding bullet. He was out like a speeding bullet. He went upstairs towards the living room. He like, ain't nobody up here. I'm like, hold on. I'm like, they still downstairs. So we're like, yo, I gotta go get some. I'm like, what you gotta go get? Right? Marky like, man, look, we'll give it to you. Like, we'll give it to you later. He like, no. He like, I need this. He like, I tucked the bud underneath the couch. The way I tried to digest that very fast, but it was like, I'm panicking right now. But I wanted to ask him, what the? So I looked at him, I said, why would you be putting bud underneath the couch? He like, because I didn't want to get overly turned and lose it. So I know I remember that I put it underneath the couch. I'm like, it doesn't matter, just hurry up. So I look at Lex, she like, putting on her shoes. She like, I feel so sick. I'm like, this is not the time to feel sick. I'm like, I need you out. Like, I need you out. I told y'all to be out by 8. She like, I snoozed my fam. But then I guess my fam dad and never came back. Man, look, I don't care. Marky like, come on. So he like, yo, we gotta go. All of a sudden, the phone rings, the house phone. Private caller. I grabbed the phone because we had a cordless phone in the basement. So I grabbed, I'm like, hello? My mama like, we're coming around the corner now, okay? So please have the door unlocked. And start me some water too. Now she's adding stuff to the list. My mama is not going to hit that bed in case that posterior is clean. And she do not play. So I'm like, Marky, take them out the back. So they like, why we can't go out the front? So Legs like, yeah, we could just hurry up and run out the front. I'm not taking a risk. What? I'm not taking a risk. I'm not taking a risk of taking you out in the front. My mama want me to unlock the door. My mama want me to unlock the front door, not the back door. She want to come on in. She gonna see you. No. So, Roy Buzz, I say, man, well, can I at least use the bathroom? Bro, no, you have to go. Like, I felt like I was talking another language. So I'm like, Marky, look, take them around the back. So they like, around the back. Oh, Marky like, how they gonna get out? Because we ain't got the other key. Because when you go out the bar way, because it's the bar, then we have a garage, right? The garage, we have a key to, but you still got to go through the bar to go through the other door, to go inside the garage. So it's like, you have to have the key. So we want to do all the back and forth and taking you through mama's bar, bringing, shutting mama's bar back down because we got to cut on lights and it's just too much to operate just to open the doors and use the key. No, that alarm go off. No, I have a few seconds. So I'm like, they going to have to jump the gate. Yo, they going to have to jump the gate. So we're like, I got a pedo, man. Like, can I at least use the portable potty out here? No, you have to go. I say, look, they gonna have to jump the gate. They gonna have to jump the gate. I'm like, I'm finna run the water, right? So boom, they left out. I run the water. Now here's the deal. When you jump in the gate, you have Beth's side and you have Miss Smith's side. I did not tell them which side to jump on, but here's the deal. Marcus should know, we've been through this before. Marcus should know the actual way to get out the jam. He should have had them jumping over Miss Smith's gate. And then they'll jump another gate, then they'll be on the side like a little breezeway. And then they could just walk either the back way or the front way. Easy access and be out on the street. But oh no, Marky didn't care which way they jumped. So they jumped towards Beth way. All right. I got the water running. I go unpop the lock. I'm like, I got to think of something like because I have to have the door unlocked. No, she just said she's coming around the corner. So I unlock the door and all I hear is, Mommy is home. Mommy is home. I'm like, Kayla, go back in your room. No, I don't got to listen to you. Mommy's home. You want me to turn up on you, little boy? You want me to turn up on, like, he just would change to a different person when Mommy's home. So I was like, all right, let me really see, is Mommy's home? I go look out the window. Clear as day, she pulling up. So I hurried up, I grabbed the garbage. Now, mind you, even though we took the garbage out, I got to think smart. I'll be my mama. I grabbed the garbage and I took it out the back door because I wanted to make sure that they was gone. So Marky like, what you doing? I'm like, nothing. I'm like, where they at? He like, oh, they hopped. I'm like, they hop where? He like, over the gate. I'm like, they had to hop over all those gates. I'm like, bro, why you just didn't have them? So the difference is you're hopping over Beth gate, then you got to hop over another neighbor's gate. It keeps going and going and going until you get almost halfway down the block. And then they would be able to, like, it was just the fact that I was looking at Marky like, bro, why you didn't have them go over there and just jump Miss Smith's in the other gate so they could walk on the side? He like, I wasn't thinking. He was like, I was nervous. I'm like, whatever, no matter. He like, what you doing out with the garbage? All you see is my mama like, what y'all doing out here? I'm like, oh, we was taking out the garbage. She like, oh, you got my bath water running? First off, lady, you walked in the house. Normally you run straight to Caleb. But you knew to come out in the back. How was that? So I'm like, Mom, how you know I was out here? She was like, because my garbage was gone. How can I miss it now? The garbage is right in the kitchen. Before you get ready to go upstairs, the garbage is big. Like, you cannot miss this garbage. But she's so smart. That's how you knew my mom was aware. She was just up on game. She was like, it took both of y'all to take it out? I'm like, yeah, because it had a lot of stuff in it. She like, okay, make sure you keep an eye on my water. She like, how was everything? I'm like, it was good. So boom, we goes inside the house. My dad, he's struggling, boom, with the bags. I see this man legit struggling with the bags, bro. So I'm like, Dad, you need help? He's like, nah, I got it. He lit him up a cigarette. My mom like, oh, y'all kept the house clean. That's a good thing. Boom, went on the board for us. So Kayla come out like, Mommy! I'm just looking at him like, he just irritates me sometimes. He like, Mommy, I had ribs, I had this, I had that. Like, but he wasn't snitching on me. He was saying it and he was looking at me. I'm looking like, he better not tell I had to get together. He like, I had so much fun. She like, well, I'm glad you had fun. She like, now look, I'm tired. The plan is I'm finna get in this jacuzzi. Can you give me some ice water? I'm finna hit the bed. Your dad finna hit the bed. He got to go to work later tonight. He gonna just go in a few hours. So we gonna get us some rest. So I'm like, okay. She like, I'm going to go get your report card tomorrow. I didn't forget. That's why I'm back early. So I'm just looking like, okay. So now look, that whole day was perfect, right? It was cool. My mom ended up getting us like chicken tenders and pieces. She was just a vibe, you know what I'm saying, that day. We end up going to sleep. It's no problems, right? The bell rings. And it's like, I'm thinking I'm dreaming. I think I'm dreaming. I knew I went to sleep. I hear the bell. My mama like, who ringing my bell in the middle of the... And so I look, I'm like, it's 2 in the morning. It is 2 in the morning. So I'm like, I'm confident and I don't know who's ringing it. My mama like, who is this? So she like, I hear her. She like, Rody Dowdy. Rody Dowdy. So I'm like, yes. She like, come here. I'm like, okay, you know who this is? Is this, who is this? Is this somebody you ever seen before? So I'm looking on the camera, but I can't see because their back is turned. But they're just like hitting the bell like this. But the whole back is turned. I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, maybe Marky, right? So she go down there. And I mean, you know, like how you ring the bell and you be like, okay, nobody's not home. They kept ringing the bell. And so my mama like, you know what, Don, this irritated me. So Marky came upstairs, and I'm looking, I'm like, I don't know who it is. Marky like, wait, let me go see. So he went upstairs, but my mama was opening the door. When my mama opened the door, and by the time Marky came downstairs, I was standing right there. Like, I went like next to my mom was right here. I was like, kind of like, I was a little bit behind her, maybe 6 feet. I was a little bit behind her. But when she opened the door, I could have diarrheaed on myself, yo. I was like, it was one of those moments like, I was so shocked. I was so shocked. When she opened the door, Joe, look, hold on. Before I tell you, before she opened the door, I was confident that, hey, I don't know who that person is. You feel me? I was for sure, right? I was for $1,000, Alex. I lost the game. Because when she opened up that door, Marky came down. He was like, ooh. It was the ooh. And she opened the door. It was the stripper. It was the stripper at the door. And baby, she was looking fine. Because I was so confident because everybody knew that my mom was coming back. Son, everybody knew. Everybody knew. She was the only one that was the first time me ever seeing her, kicking it with her. Mind you, I didn't take her number. So when my mama opened the door, my mom like, can I help you? Do you know what time it is? And so she like, yeah, I do. I was looking for somebody. I think I got the wrong door. She saw my face though. Straight up saw my face. She was like, I think I got the wrong door. My mama like, yeah, I think you do. But she was looking good. And so my mama just shut the door. Like, I was looking at it up until my mama shut the door, but it was so quick. I was like trying to get every glimpse. Like, oh, no. I was trying to get every glimpse. My mama like, why would she be a pretty girl? Why would she be out there late? Oh, God. My mama end up, boom, going to go back in her room. And she like, now I ain't going to be able to go back to sleep. Maybe a bowl of cereal, a little bit of milk, not a lot. I'm like, what kind you want? Frosted Flakes, Fruit Loops? Give me Captain Crunch. The Oops All Berry one? No, just the regular one. Boom. I make her a cereal. Before I bring her a cereal, my mama had me, and it's sad. Like, if you're really paying attention to the story, like, and really going into full background detail, my mama was basically, it seemed like she was training me. It was sad, because I knew not to pour my mama no cereal, pour the milk, and then just bring it to her. No, I had to keep hitting it in too. It's at least about a little bit soft. Like, she had a routine when it came to her. So, boom, so Marky like, why did she come here? I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I need to get outside. He like, Mama woke now. I'm like, man, you can help me. He like, no, I'm trying to get my stuff back. I'm like, oh, man. I'm like, Marky like, just call her. I'm like, I don't got her number. He like, you remember who invited her? I'm like, I think Raymond or Roy. One of them. I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I'm just going to call everybody. I'm just going to see. I'm going to see, right? But she bought for the cup in the morning. It was crazy. So, boom. I went ahead and get my mama her cereal, whatever. We all lay back down. I go to the bathroom because I'm still just thinking like, oh my God, I didn't make no phone calls, no nothing. Right? It's late. I'm just thinking like, it just had me in a shock. So I go to the bathroom, go look, my mama's still up. My mama eyes is wide. They open. So she like, that's you already done. I'm like, yeah. She like, I can't sleep. Woke me up knowing it's hard for me to go back to sleep. So I'm like, yeah, it's hard for me to go to sleep too. I'm like, Ma, I love you. She like, I love you too. And thank you for taking care of the house and making sure your brother ate. I'm very proud of you. Right? I got 100 in her book. 100. And that made me feel good. Like the feelings I had when my mama would say that, it just would hit a little different for me. So when I go to the bathroom, I come out, I'm like, man, I let up the window. I look out the whole window, I don't see nobody. I'm like, oh, God. Bump it, I'm just go to sleep. I go to sleep. My mama gets up. She starts the day. She's like, hey, I'm going to go get your report card. She was like, your dad is coming to pick me up. I'm like, okay. She was like, if you end up having to be back in there, I'm telling you, we gonna have a problem and you're not gonna even have a room. You're not gonna even be living from this house. So I'm looking like, how you go to super friendly, proud of me, and now you just like, I will kick you out on the streets. Wherever your hat lays, that's your home. Like, what? So boom, she ended up leaving. And I'm just sitting there like, oh, because I don't know what I got because the principal didn't want to tell me. So I know exactly what I have. So I'm sitting there, so Marky comes up. He like, hey, I'm finna get ready to go to school. I'm like, why you going late? He like, mama said I can go late. He like, as long as I make my homeroom. I'm like, why she say you could go late? He like, I told her I didn't feel good. He like, I thought she would have been the one to go get your report card by now. I'm like, he like, I just don't want you to get a whooping, bro. He like, and you know I love you. I'm like, why you getting all soft on me right now? What's up? He like, no, I just was thinking about like, you know, the situation with the Kiki girl and all that. I would never disrespect, and it would never happen again. If I ever hang with your friends, I'll let you know. I'm like, sure, you already know. Boom, boom, we do our secret handshake. He like, all right, I'm gone. I'm like, all right. He like, good luck on the report card. I'm like, yeah, thanks. Boom, he leaves. So I'm in the house by myself. No Boo Man going to school. And I'm just sitting there nervous. My mama is taking a long time. Normally don't take that long for her to come. Boom. She finally gets there. Her and my dad comes in the living room. They call my name. Rowdy Dowdy. I come downstairs. My mama like, hold on. She put the report card on the table. She goes upstairs. She come back down. She done changed her gym shoes. So I'm like, immediately like, she done looked at it. Oh my God.